again, don't know where, don't know where.
You pinched me and I don't know why.
Because it hasn't started.
Cause we know we'll meet again some
Sunny day.
Why do you put false teeth in?
I don't know, because they always just sing like that, didn't they? So welcome to our VE Day Curly Cooks of Croydon. We've taken inspiration today from our grandfather's RAF uniform.
Wow.
He loved being in the RAF.
This
Mark's
is the IRA.
RAF. And Mark's nan loved being in the army, didn't she?
She was in the RAF too.
She was in the RAF, and for them, certainly my granddad, you weren't as patient, Dina, but I used to listen to his stories over and over and over again about his wartime. I did. He loved it. He loved to talk to me about it. And so we're going to have a little chat about that. But also we have this extremely special, Dina, do you want to lead through it?
Recipe book that is our nan's, okay. And Mum's taken over with some of the recipes later on, but she received the book Christmas 1937, so Mum would have been about 6 months old.
Oh, Mum.
And then she's got her address, Gladys Kathleen Lane, and so on the 14th of May, actually I think that's her birthday. No, it's not 47, isn't it? But she's started writing in the book. So canary
Who's it
pudding.
from? Love from.
I can't see that A something. Christmas pudding are the pre-war recipe. So you've got the pre-war recipe.
And then look at this.
Then you've got the beginning of the war recipe.
Your mum must have put those
No, that
that's
is my.
Have said pre-war.
No, that's our nan.
That's-
Wouldn't have known it was pre-war.
No, but she put it in afterwards.
Afterwards.
She's
Oh, I
put it
see.
in
That's our
afterwards.
nan's
It's
writing.
definitely my nan's
Oh, right.
writing. Beginning of war, later wartime.
Oh wow.
And we rather liked this first recipe, egg and bacon pie, but salad dressing, making salad dressing with an ounce of margarine, flour, milk, seasoning. I don't know what seasoning it would be.
Margarine. Let's just pause on this for a moment.
Sounds great.
Salad dressing with margarine and milk.
So you melt the margarine in a pan and stir it in mustard and flour. And you've got salad oil.
Such a precious recipe.
But this is what we love at the back, which we've just discovered. Oh no, we're going to go back to that. We'll go back to that later. But on top of all the recipes, you've got all these things like indigestion mixture, flycatcher. We're going to try some of these.
Oh my God.
Black pepper, brown sugar and milk. Blanket shampoo, when you had to wash your blankets. And then she goes into teapots, how to get rid of teapot stains. So what's this little thing here?
Well,
that's all about washing your blankets.
Let's get
Let's get cooking.
yours on.
Let's get cooking.
And then we'll go back and have a look, because it's just a delight, that book. I've got goosebumps looking at it this morning. And Mark's made an observation in that book. So we're going to phone our mum at about 11:30 and see if she knows what that means in the book.
Let's see if she can remember.
Yeah,
So,
right.
I'm not making a recipe from the book. I'm making a delicious vegan sausage roll that you can have for your street party, if anybody is
Is
having
anyone having a
parties.
street party? Is anyone celebrating VE Day on Thursday?
Because we're a bit confused. Well, the street parties happen on Monday.
But VE Day is
It's
on Thursday.
Yes, V-Day's on Thursday. But Dina was saying there's nothing in the shops. Not in the supermarket
It's
at
egg
all.
and bacon pie, lush, says Claire Scott.
So
Lee Durran
trap.
asking whose uniform. It's their granddad's,
Yeah.
Betty's dad.
So in the hat you see the name of the soldier before him, something number 267 Wood.
Must have
and then
died.
So must have died.
Then it's Lane. You can see Lane
This
was
is
my
Lane,
dad's.
yes.
But we were
granddad.
fascinated by this. We wouldn't
show this.
accept this in this day and age, would we? They're really
That's against
sharp.
your head.
Oh,
Really sharp.
They'd call that abuse now.
But that's really sharp. Yeah, but if you got hit in the head, that would pierce your head. It is so
Someone just
sharp.
slapped you
Look,
in the head.
look how pointed it is
It's solid
to hold on the
brass.
badge.
But isn't it beautifully,
It really is.
beautifully made?
Yeah.
It is astonishing. We should have it dry cleaned, really. So yeah, so
It's in a real state.
Lane, there we go.
Look under the arms.
I mean, I think it's in a remarkably good state.
But this stitch is all this. Who came up with this amazing design? I just love it. Oh look, there's a little hook there. Did they pop something in there?
Oh, maybe. Fags. Number 6 he used to smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I really love that. Dina was very, very disappointed because she couldn't get that jacket on today because it's so small.
It is tiny. It is tiny. The
But we
shoulder-
were tiny in
Well,
wartime.
ration food.
But there was no
But
food.
not only that, but they said that it was actually, we were eating in the way that we should have eaten. The portion size, wartime. Do
Yeah.
you remember there was that wartime diet cookbook that came
Yeah.
out, wasn't it? And we always say this about our mum. Our mum, dinner plates are still this big.
Yeah.
Dinner plates have become this big, and
Yeah.
that's why we've all got weight problems. But,
Right,
yeah.
so in here 2 leeks that have been sweating down for about 10 minutes and a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of butter. To that we're going to add 250 grams of mushrooms
God, I really
that
want
have
some of
been.
these.
These are going to be so
my God.
delicious.
Yum.
Betty and Kelly's having a nice lunch
And if you don't
today.
want mushrooms, you could put pork in there or whatever you want.
Yeah.
But honestly, this will be, it's cheaper if you have mushrooms. You could put chicken.
Well, I keep saying this, don't I now? I said it's so much reason to go a little bit more plant-based. Because it's so much cheaper. I don't know how you meat eaters are affording
Well,
to eat.
I'm telling you now, more and more I'm going, this family is going to have to start eating beans because I just don't want to pay the price. Honestly, I can't believe. Now, you can get cheap chicken, you can get cheap mince, but it's really disgusting, so I prefer to swap.
Right, so to that we're
When
going
are
to
you
add...
going to make your Croydonese? I want a batch of
Oh,
it.
I made a huge batch.
Well, I
but
didn't get any. I've been asking you for ages.
I made a vat like that, but it just went. Betty had some, Finley had
But
some.
what about me?
I'll come here and make it and then it can't go anywhere.
Croydonese, Dina's mushroom and lentil bolognese is so delicious.
I made it on the 2nd ever Curly Cooks, and I'm telling you now, people still contact me to say...
Well, let's do it again.
that they,
Maybe next week on the Curly Cooks again. Let's redo it.
It's already, that's
Oh.
smelling absolutely delicious. So 2 cloves of garlic in there, 2 leeks, 250 grams of mushrooms.
It's going to have to cool down before you put it on your
It
pastry.
is, that's a problem. I might have to whiz it outside. Okay, to that, we're going to add, this is from Sainsbury's, porcini mushroom paste. We've never used it.
That's going to take ages to cool down enough for the pastry.
It will be fine.
Oh, I've had disasters like this. It has to be cold.
Cold, cold. I'll shove it in the other
pastry
fridge then.
melts.
And I'm just going to put a big dollop of that in there. So you could use, if you haven't got this miso paste, it's just to give it that umami.
Umami! Who's mommy? Mark's going to be cooking from my nan's cookbook as well today. Do you know what you're doing, Mark?
No, I haven't got a clue.
You're going to be doing a popcorn, like a sweet
And
popcorn.
butterscotch popcorn. The
Yeah.
recipe is most interesting. Okay.
Yeah, we don't know whether it's going to work, but we thought let's give it a go.
Let's put it in
Nan
that-
said, mind you, I would like to add, Nan wasn't known for her cooking.
I was going to say.
Fried bread for breakfast, lovely. So that's a big handful of walnuts. And what would be also really nice is chestnuts, if you can get those vacuum packed chestnuts. And then a good old dollop of
I'm so worried about
Dijon
this.
mustard. I'm going to take it and put it in your fridge. I'll take it out,
Fridge,
spread
won't
it out.
It's going to have to go in the freezer.
Okay, a big dollop of Dijon mustard. Lovely. And then I'm going to add some breadcrumbs that I've soaked, some sage and onion, because I didn't have any sage. And you're supposed to put breadcrumbs in this, so I thought,
I
well,
think
let's
sage
just
and
put-
onion stuffing is lovely
Yeah,
with it.
lovely.
Hi, Tori.
Oh my God. Hi, Tori. Oh my God, this smells so
I
good.
could eat it just like that.
I want to eat it like that. You might have to if it doesn't cool down enough.
Carol T says, yes, I made Dina's Croydonese and it began my plant-eating journey.
Wow!
Wow, we
That
love
is so
that.
amazing. Is that all right if I put that on my Instagram, that little quote?
Yeah.
Yeah, please. That would be great. Yeah, so I mean, every time Neddy says, oh, can you get me a chicken or can you get me this from the supermarket? Or Finley, I'm getting... I'm like, I can't bear to put it in my basket. It's like, that's £12. That's £12.
£1 if you're lucky.
Yeah.
You're going to have to put it, really spread it out.
Okay, let's just taste that for a bit of seasoning. I couldn't find your black pepper earlier. Oh, was it
Oh,
right?
it's here. Where's your pastry?
Perfect seasoning.
What do you want this pepper then?
Yeah. Salt, I mean.
What that perfect then, was it?
Salt. You just want black pepper. Delicious. Okay, taste it.
Oh my God, I'm so excited about that. Do you know what? That would be lovely as a stuffing for chicken.
Wouldn't it?
You could put that. You could bake that as it is. Like
Oh,
if
yeah.
you're doing a roast dinner, do it double the amount. And any vegetarians or vegans, they would have that as their meat. And then if you're having chicken, you could have a spoonful of it with your chicken. Can we have that next time when we have chicken?
Yeah. I was going
Make
to
that
do.
and I'll have it.
I was going to do a roast tomorrow, actually.
That's so yum.
Shall I do it for you tomorrow?
I think we're going Well,
actually, I'm supposed to be going to the Bluebell Woods.
haven't you? Oh, yeah, anyway, we'll talk about that. Haven't you got somebody with you tomorrow?
No,
Oh,
today.
yeah, Annabelle staying
Tonight.
Oh,
Right, so rapidly cooling this before we put it in the dish. So, right, you can go into something else now.
okay. So, but also what you need to do is get your pastry out, unroll
Yes.
it, and then put it back in the freezer. Honestly, it's because I've had this before on a live thing where it hasn't been quite freezing cold. Just don't work. All melts. Let's get it as thin as you can. So, I am going to be making, from my Nan's cookbook, baking powder bread. We can't work out. I mean, does anyone know this? Did anyone's Nan used to make baking powder bread? Is it more at the front, Dina?
If you look at the paper tabs on the top, it says...
Oh, have you written it?
Yeah.
No, not the bread.
Right, get out of the way. Go and put that in the freezer.
Right, so,
Go and put it in the freezer. I'm sure I have. She was showing it to Kiki. I'm sure she turned it round. Maybe not. Let's have a little flick through as we're going anyway. Okay.
YouTube says it's like a secret code book.
It is. Can you imagine?
There's a lot of empty pages though, aren't there?
Yes.
I mean,
There was
there's one way of
there
viewing
it
this
was.
book like she was clinging on for dear life.
bread. There it was.
oh, there it is, yeah. Baking powder bread. Look at that. How horrible does that sound?
8 ounces of flour,
8 ounces
half
of
teaspoon of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, milk and water to mix.
What do you think of that, guys? I mean, you know, obviously they didn't have yeast, so they were using baking powder. So I've got my 8 ounces of flour, no grams here. And then I'm going to put my baking powder in. It says to sieve it, but you definitely don't need to sieve it. Just
Like
mix
that
it.
sourdough.
Really?
No.
Sourdough's got yeast in. Or is it more like
No,
soda
sourdough.
bread?
Soda bread. sorry.
Soda bread.
Soda bread.
Well, that would have
Soda bread.
that would have bicarb in it.
Yeah.
This has just got baking powder. And then how much salt was it, Mark?
It doesn't say salt.
Oh.
1.5 teaspoons.
Half
What?
a teaspoon
No.
of salt.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, 1.5. One and a half.
No. 1/2 teaspoon
Ah.
of salt, 1.5 teaspoon of baking
Oh,
powder.
sorry. Sorry.
Oh my God, Dean's just said sorry.
When I'm wrong, I say
The hell is
sorry.
going on? So this is the wrong side of salt. Salty bread. She loves salty bread.
No, soda bread.
Oh.
In a minute, one of us is going to understand each other.
No, I doubt it. We carry on exactly the way we started. So I'll just mix that. See the way I've got like a wartime?
What you've got to understand is, as I was saying on the Instagram Live, they use things like paraffin as an ingredient.
Yeah.
It was an oil. It was a fat. It was used as a fat.
Yeah.
Paraffin.
So Vaseline, because Vaseline has petroleum in. Do you know that? Vaseline is petroleum.
I'm not sure it does, but...
Because they say not to use it, don't they? Now on your skin. Okay, so then, enough milk and water. Oh, I had that. I was trying to go wartime. But I think it was because they didn't want to use too much milk that they
Okay.
used milk and water.
But it doesn't give, there's no quantity.
Nope.
Because I'd start mixing a bit. Mix a bit.
Yeah, no, I will.
Like the old tin.
Milk and water to mix.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's a milk and water mix there.
And then, what does it say for the oven, Mark?
It just says hot.
Sieve ingredients,
Hot.
mix with milk to soft consistency, knead on floured board and shape into rolls.
Oh, into
Hot
rolls.
oven for 15 minutes.
I wonder how many rolls they expect you to make
So
out of this.
hot, it would have been gas. Gas mark 8. Yes, bread, gas mark 8. So 200?
Yeah. But haven't you got something in there?
No, it's warming up for my sausage rolls. It's on 200.
Okay, so let's get this out on the top. And I can have a feel.
Farida says, I love that enamel pot.
Isn't it
Yeah, it's
beautiful?
lovely. I love it.
Lovely nostalgia. Did anyone watch the 70s nostalgia on Channel 5 last night? Oh my gosh, I was loving it so much.
Wow. Oh.
They were talking about, remember when it was called Dial a Disc? And you could pick
Yes.
up the phone and dial, you wouldn't remember.
No, not
You
We
dial
used
a-
to do this, and it was like we'd get told off because it run the bill up.
So you dial a number
Yeah.
and a tune would come on, and the guy who was saying last night, he was like, because it was always T-Rex. He goes, whenever I rang it, it was
You
always
would listen
T-Rex.
to it on the
Yes.
phone?
Yeah, you wouldn't know
Yes.
what you'd get. Dial a disc.
Yeah.
God.
I completely forgot about that, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that made me feel. I'm like Mark. I love a bit of nostalgia.
Yeah.
I really.
So do I.
Do you remember the days of heavy breathers? Don't get them anymore.
We used to do that.
Yeah, we used to spend whole evenings
Whole
heavy
evening.
breathing.
Yeah, but
jinxing people.
but nobody would have ever been scared because we'd always start laughing.
Yeah.
You'd hear like 6 girls.
I mean, if you were to say that to kids now, people would phone up and go,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, used to go.
Also,
But she would go. She'd go.
I mean, the way we
We
entertained
used
ourselves.
to do it ourselves. You'd pick up the phone and go, "Who was that heavy breather?" It would be a perv just breathing down the phone.
well, I mean, of course, they weren't breathing.
Oh,
No, they were. Because they would go.
No, darling. Of course they were, but they weren't just breathing.
No, I know.
I used to, as a kid, think, why are they just ringing up to breathe?
No, it never sounded like anything more than breathing.
Do you remember the talking clock, says
Yes,
Prescott?
yes.
Yeah.
What was that? 1, 2, 3.
yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I think
Tim.
it's. I think.
It used to be called
Yeah,
Tim.
you can still
Tim.
get the talking clock, but it's not 1, 2, 3.
No.
And then you call the operator 100 if you needed a service.
Yeah. I'd like to reverse the charges, please.
Yeah. Or when you were phoning someone, you'd be like, hang on, the pips are about
About
to
to
go.
I love you. Yeah. Right. So until it's a soft dough.
Let's have a feel.
Deborah Holdsworth is saying, do you remember Talk About?
No.
What's that?
What's that?
What's that?
Don't know.
Remind us. Remind us.
The Time, sponsored by Accurist.
Yes.
Will be.
Yeah. 6.
I used to phone it to try and catch it out.
2. God. You had to ring it for company.
Yeah.
You were an only
Oh,
child. Okay. So I mean.
It's
Let's
still
do it.
1, 2, 3, MeTube says.
Is it?
Is it?
Dial it on your phone.
Do it. Do it.
The
Right.
Time, sponsored by Accurist.
Is.
Did they used to
Will
say
be.
will
Yeah.
be?
Will be. Yeah.
B. Yeah.
That's existential. So it not is, but will be.
Will be. But isn't it now?
Got it on speaker. Taking a
At
long.
the third stroke, the time will be 11:19 a.m. and 30
Hang on, wait for the
seconds.
stroke.
At the third stroke, the
Oh.
time will be 11:19
At the third
a.m.
stroke.
and 30
Oh.
seconds.
Oh, that's kind of soothing.
Yeah.
It's still there.
Has it-
That's ASMR.
Oh yeah. We should do that as ASMR.
Yeah.
And the third stroke.
Don't get those heavy breathers going.
Right. How many rolls do you think? I wonder if Mum is watching. Mum, if you're watching, tell us how many rolls. I reckon you used to have to get 6 rolls out of this because we eat we eat too much of
That
everything.
is 4 very small rolls.
Teeny Tiny Lass says that's probably just cost you a £5.
Yeah, probably. Right. So let's. What do you reckon, guys? How many rolls should I be getting out of this in wartime?
4.
Yeah, I reckon 4. Oh God, it's tough as anything.
Does it say how long it goes in the oven for? Or 15 minutes?
What? This isn't gonna do anything in 15 minutes. Text Mum, ask if she's watching.
6, Hazel Malborn says.
6.
MeTube, it's wartime, so ration 24 rolls.
Oh my God! But I mean, they're gonna be disgusting, Dina.
Deborah Holdsworth says, Talk About was a telephone call you could speak to all different people like a party line.
No.
Really?
I don't know.
When was that?
Just a number you rang.
No,
No,
when?
what era?
What era?
I think.
Oh.
Did you used to do it? Who was it that said that, Mark?
Deborah Holdsworth.
Deborah, did you used to ring and chat? So you can't get it smooth because you've not... Oh dear, okay, well let's have a go.
Pop it in the
What
in
are
the
these? Are
pan.
these bread or are they sweet? What are
Bread
they?
rolls.
Bread rolls.
Shall I brush them with some milk?
Did you ever have a proper crossed line?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Time.
They
Listen.
were brilliant.
Yeah, you would listen in.
They were brilliant. What are you after?
A brush, but it's okay.
I'll get it.
So Mark, do you want to have a little flick through the book? Dina, flick
Yeah.
through the book and I'll get these in.
Through the book. Here you go. So this is where my mum's added things. So I rather like this butterscotch Nadja's going to make that. Oh, you're going to make that. I like this.
The handwriting really changes across time.
Chocolate cornflakes. Tastes like
Look, that's
chocolate
Mum.
fudge. So Mum adds to it. So let's go
Show
to
them the back.
the back.
Oh, what she says.
Oh,
The
Well,
name.
yes. So we're going to ask Betty about this.
So
But
this is a schedule.
this
It
is
does say about the thing we're going to ask
Okay,
Betty
so
to show the rest.
9:15, stripping beds and putting things away. 10 to 10:15, breakfast. 10:15 to 12:30, washing.
Oh.
12:30 to
hands.
1:20, bed making.
Oh.
1:20 to 1:30, folding, washing.
30 to 120, that's 50 minutes.
1:30 to 2:15, hoovering. 2:15 to 2:55, dusting. They didn't live in the biggest house, I have to tell you.
An hour and a half of ironing.
Yeah.
I reckon
And then-
she just wrote this all down to look good.
4:20 to 5:30, odd jobs. And then Tuesday, 9 to 9:45, bed making and tidying again. Oh, she's going shopping. And then she's got odd
Or
jobs.
it goes a bit rogue. on
She's having
Tuesday.
tea at 11 to 11:15. She can have tea break.
Why is
for
Tuesday
15 minutes.
different to is the other
Yeah.
every day of the week?
So Monday, well, look, it's different because you don't do folding, washing every day. You can't. She's done.
Surely they need to dust before hoovering, says BSC.
She's done. She's
I
done.
think this is a woman
I think-
clinging on for dear
I
life.
think my nan was about as good a housekeeper as I
No, but
was.
maybe she needed to write it down
Rubbish.
so she had a vague chance.
But I love this. Half a pound of your
Oh,
best
wow.
bicarbonate of soda. This is my granddad's writing. 2 packets of light magnesia,
God.
and 1 ounce of bismuth.
What's bismuth?
Well, bismuth is as far as I know, is like a crystal.
Bismuth?
Yeah.
Crystal of what?
Just a bismuth crystal. I don't know. It's I don't know.
Bismuth.
Blanket soap. I love that. 8 ounces of your best soap flakes. 3 dessert spoons of eucalyptus. That would make your bed cover smell lovely. Large breakfast cup of something. Mixed together.
I'm just going to put this back in the
No
freezer now,
rinsing.
Dina, yeah?
Oh, are you?
Yes, it needs to.
Teapots. To remove tannin, fill with warm water, stir in 2 teaspoons of borax. Leave hot and brush off. Absolutely
Bar
fabulous.
stains.
Look, and then she's cut this out of the newspaper.
my
How
God.
to wring out your ring out again, and then you can imagine wringing out your blankets.
Good God.
How torturous. For lacquer and perfume stains, rub with bra soap. Well, there's a top tip.
What?
For lacquer and perfume stains, rub with a bra soap on a pad of tissues, then polish. Absolutely
But why don't you-
fabulous. Well, you have. If you look at our melamine worktops or anything like that, would you think to put a bra soap on it?
So
No,
like
for
frock-
stain.
frock.
Mock cream.
Can I just say,
cream.
can I just advise people not to take any of my grandmother's tips on housekeeping because I would not be using
Cream.
Brasa.
2 ounces of margarine, 2 ounces of castor ice, 2 tablespoons of hot water, 2 tablespoons of hot milk and flavouring. Beat the fat and add the sugar. And but
Just
it's great.
desperate for cream. There's no cream.
Yeah.
That's why the dressing, that marge and flour was because they wanted mayonnaise.
Yeah. I love that writing.
Egg and bacon pie.
Yeah.
Ooh, I hate egg and bacon pie. Right, so is Mark going to do his popcorn
I
next?
think he's going to do his popcorn. So, this will be very interesting.
Have a read.
Nan, if you're watching, up there, let's see. Right, get round
Do
there.
I need to do it down there?
Yeah.
you were going to look at the book.
I'll
Right.
go over there with the book.
Okay. So you're going to take 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of syrup or treacle. This looks like my mum wrote this when she was little.
3 tablespoons of water.
So you're going to put sugar and butter and syrup together first, and then you're going to put the popcorn into that. This is going to be very interesting. I love this bit. Pour into a large pan, the one from the bottom of the cooking stove.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I love that. And
Isn't
then
that great, that
and then
detail?
pour
Into the
this
toffee,
about
about a third of the packet popcorn.
Wow.
Let's do it.
Where's the popcorn?
Let's do it. We've got the popcorn now. Do you want to put it here? Okay. So,
Right.
2 tablespoons of sugar. Is that sugar here, Nadia? Yeah. Okay.
That's weighed
What
out
am I?
sugar.
What am I putting them in?
That's weighed out sugar.
Oh, that's weighed out sugar. Where's your
In
sugar?
this?
Hang on, Dina's been here. I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet.
You need a pan. Just get a pan out from the bottom of the stove.
No, get the silvery one. You know, the steamer one? Stainless steel. Saucepan, yeah.
One of these.
Yeah. And the lid, because you'll need it for the popcorn.
So, take 2 tablespoons of sugar.
I'm just going to move Gandhi's, we
Yeah.
call our granddad
Do I
Gandhi.
need to turn this on?
No, let's put all the ingredients first. Take 2 tablespoons of sugar.
Just in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 tablespoons of
Bit tense.
my favourite.
Oh, we've just
Tablespoons.
taken it from me weighed sugar.
Okay.
I
never
don't
mind.
understand.
I gave
2
them that.
tablespoons. Okay.
2
Two
tablespoons
tablespoons.
of golden syrup or treacle.
Hang on.
Oh, show them the tin.
I
Pop it on
love golden syrup.
from the tin.
I used to just drink. I used to just eat that with a spoon.
Yeah, me
So
too.
what was it?
2
Does everyone
tablespoons of
here
that.
like golden
Into
syrup?
here.
Yeah.
Oh,
2
pour it
sugar.
beautifully.
2 sugar,
I
2
love
syrup,
that. Oh, look at that with the sunlight.
3 water. I'll just get some water.
You might need to do another half more because that
Yeah.
didn't really all come out.
Oh no. Yeah, half of it is on the
You used to eat that
spoon.
by the tablespoon, says me too. A good
I
way
did
to
too.
get your syrup, a good tip is put it under hot water,
Okay.
really hot water, your spoon, and then the syrup just
3 of water.
absolutely falls
3
off.
tablespoons.
Yeah, here you are.
Can I just use this?
Yeah.
Well, no, I wouldn't because it's filled with treacle. You're not going to get proper 3 tablespoons.
Okay.
There's another one in there.
Let's see if there's another set.
Rude.
Here it is.
Put that there.
Yep.
3 tablespoons.
Yep.
Mark,
One.
you've got this, says Clodagh.
Thanks, Clodagh.
And
3.
1 ounce of margarine. So I'm going to get you to guess an ounce of margarine.
I haven't got a clue. What is an ounce?
I reckon about
25 grams.
It's only about
What's
that
that?
much.
About that much?
Yeah.
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 Right. Okay. Add a
Oh,
few
that's more
drops.
like 50.
Add a few drops of vinegar.
Oh, apparently you dropped a load of syrup on the floor. Somebody's saying, Mark, so be careful of hands. I love golden syrup, says Bridget, but won't,
Vinegar.
Mm-hmm.
but won't buy
white
the
wine
dodgy
vinegar.
Australian stuff.
Yeah,
Dials
vinegar.
That would
all
do.
the way for me.
How much did you say?
And Karima, love golden syrup, always got one in.
4
Hang on,
few
hang
drops.
on. A few drops of vinegar. Few
Careful.
drops.
Do
Stop.
that. Oh,
That's a lot.
just a tip there, guys.
Shall
when
I
you're doing
turn it on?
drops,
Right, boil quickly.
when you're doing drops, try and put it on a teaspoon.
Right, so that's got to boil quickly for 5 minutes.
So not on a high heat or?
Well, if you're going to boil it quickly, it's got to be high.
Yeah. Okay.
So you boil quickly
Oh,
for
I
5.
see. This
and
is
it's-
like, so this is how they made Butterkiss Butterkiss.
Yeah.
Ah,
And
rah,
apparently
rah,
you
rah.
test it by dropping a little into a cup of cold water.
A little.
If this can be rolled into a smooth ball, the toffee is ready.
You make
Oh my
toffee,
God.
basically.
Wow.
Then you pour that into a large pan.
What does Mark's t-shirt say? Hang on a minute, Tina. Oh shit, was that today?
So does somebody know when the bread went in?
About 5 minutes ago.
Only? Oh, it's looking all right-ish.
Is it? Oh, it's going to be disgusting. Tina, close that. I'm worried about one of you banging your head.
Are you making anything to go on that bread?
Butterscotch.
Oh yeah. Okay, so while that comes to the boil quickly,
Yeah.
let Nadia watch it, and you come over here. I'm going to do the wine tasting.
Nice.
Yeah.
But how long do your sausage rolls take?
Shall I get them in?
Yeah, you carry on doing that much.
Carry on.
To get a sausage roll.
It's very organised.
I literally don't know what's going on. I used
You're
to love. I
making
used to
coffee
love
popcorn.
Butterkiss.
Edward
Used to
Bevington
love.
is thinking maple syrup too, Mark. Butterkist is the best. But of course there's no butter in this, it's margarine, so we will
But you
see.
see, my nan always used margarine for everything.
Yeah.
I just remember having marge. We didn't have butter. We had marge on our sandwiches.
Yeah. Funnily enough, I quite like the taste of margarine. I think maybe
I
it's
don't.
Nigel Slater always swore by using marge in cake. There was always a debate.
I prefer a sponge cake with marge than
Oh,
with
right.
butter because I find it too heavy with butter. Who likes their sponge? Does anyone here make their sponge with marge rather than butter? Mark, you're going to love doing the popping, says Jackie Bellino, mother
Yes,
of
you
3
are.
sons, so
You
she
are.
knows balls.
Am I? So
Yes.
when this is going to go. Oh look, there's bubbles out.
So what will happen is, I don't understand the water. So right. So I think
Starting
as
to-
you boil it, the water will evaporate.
Right.
So over here, Dina is doing her.
My
so move
mushroom.
fast.
Move fast.
Yeah, because you don't want that pastry to melt. I'm glad you're not doing individuals. So, oh my God, it smells so good.
I'm doing
Smells
individuals.
quite vinegary.
I usually, when I'm using puff pastry, I usually put it back into the fridge or the freezer for 5 minutes before I bake it, so it can hold its shape.
Wow, these are fat sausage
Marge
rolls.
is better for cakes, says Rosie.
I remember when we did not the Nigel Slater cake film, when we did the sweets film, we made our own humbugs.
Oh!
And we actually we had to kind of create, this reminds me of, there's just so much stirring of
Oh, here we go. You're getting your toffee, Mark.
I just love humbugs.
yeah, so do I.
Right, so...
Do you want to get a... Yeah.
Get over to... Wow, these are going to be big fat sausage rolls.
That looks nice.
Okay, let's get a fork.
Wipe your hands so you don't get your mushroom all over your pastry.
Hush your little mouth. I am actually going to brush these with egg because Betty, this is going to be for Betty and Teddy's lunch, and she
But obviously
really
if you're vegan, don't.
just do it with milk.
This is thickening up.
Okay, what did it say to do?
Just keep going. It's 5 to 10 minutes.
5 to 10 minutes, and then it says,
Then it says,
you can test it.
by dropping a little into a cup of cold water. If this can be rolled into a smooth ball, the toffee is ready. Pour into a large
Careful to
pan.
not look at you.
Pour into a large... What's the large pan that I'm going to pour it into?
The large pan, because you've got to pop popcorn, haven't you?
No,
Right.
you're going to pop the popcorn in there.
No,
Oh,
he's not. He's
can
got
use
to
the
pour
same-
that. He's not. He's got to pour that into a large pan. He's got to pour
Why don't
that.
I
It's
just
Do
already in a large pan.
you think
Oh,
that's large
Yes,
enough?
that's what I
Yeah.
do the popcorn in.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because then we didn't have to use 2 pans.
Right, so I need a knife.
Fucking
So,
drawer is in the wrong place, isn't it?
so now you know what it's like. Oh, that's a bit too much pastry. Let's get rid of
No,
that.
it's never too much pastry. Dad want that.
Okay, right. So I think let's do
So
half.
soon we're going to be ringing Betty
Yeah.
for some foodie memories. I want some of this. They're not having all of this. Oh, I thought you were leaving it whole.
No, little sausage rolls. Well, they're not little sausage rolls. They're big sausage rolls. Right,
Just leave it on that pastry and then put it on the pan.
Well,
Leave
they,
it on the bread.
they need to be separate, otherwise they're going to just go into one big sausage roll,
Sorry,
aren't they?
Liz. I can't not do it.
Ugh. Oh, the syrup.
Lovely.
I thought that was the march.
Whoa. These are lovely.
So the smell of vinegar has gone down somewhat,
Oh.
thankfully.
Oh, that's looking good.
Yeah.
We're getting to toffee now.
Do you keep the heat on once it's at the right stage? You have to for the popcorn, right? Or will the popcorn just automatically go because it's so hot?
Yeah. So instead of oil, you're doing it in boiling toffee.
Oh my god.
That's how you get the...
Must put the lid on, otherwise it would cause all sorts of injuries,
This
Tina.
yes, this is why it would work better if you put this back into the fridge once you've done this. In fact,
Yeah,
with that
bit
last
quicker.
bit, I'm going to put that back.
Yeah, put them for now.
So shall I try a bit in the water?
Go on then.
Yes, look! It can be you, look!
Goes
It
into a
works,
little ball.
it works.
Yeah, well then don't keep going now. You don't want to overdo
Okay,
it.
well, do I turn the heating
No,
off?
you put your popcorn in.
Do I turn the heating off
No,
though?
No, keep
Oh.
going.
you need it
Then
on for
pour
the
in
It
popcorn.
was going to stay hot, it's boiling hot in
Stirring
there.
so that only little toffee gets on each corn. This will set in about 5 minutes. What? I can't understand this recipe at all.
Oh, hang on, it's burning now. Get
Get
that
it off.
Oh, it's burning.
You said to put it back
Put
on.
it in. Yeah, right, now put the popcorn in. Don't put
Yeah,
too
but
much.
hang on, I'm going to have, babe, it's going to start exploding, and if it explodes
It will
with that
not.
on it,
It will
I've made
not.
popcorn
It will
5,000 times in my
How
life.
much?
Put it
Get
in.
it in.
I'll
How
tell you
much?
when to
Third
stop.
of the packet.
Just pour. Stop, put the lid on, and shake.
and don't turn it
And
on.
shake. Yes, turn it on. You never should turn
Oh
it
my
off.
God, you said it was burning.
Just turn it.
You just said it was burning.
Yeah,
Turn
but you
it
need it
off.
back on
Because
now.
we needed you to put the popcorn in,
Why
not
does
turn
it
it off.
always go mental?
Because that's where
What
you
am I
like
doing?
it, isn't it? Shake it.
Shake it, shake it.
Oh my God. Ah, fucking hot, man.
Smells good.
That's it. Right, now let's see if we just hear it popping.
They look nice.
They will be lovely.
Tippy said last time I did this I ruined my pan. Maybe turn it down a little bit now because it'll probably start popping in a minute.
Right, just cop a load of those before they go in.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
very nice.
Shake, Mark.
Oh, your bread needs to come out.
Mark, keep shaking it.
That's very hot.
Hang
No,
on.
you don't need to pick it up, Tony. You shake it on the heat. Let me show you.
Like
that's
that?
it. That's it. That's it.
Okay.
Shake.
It's not moving in there
It's
because
not
they're
popping
stuck.
at all.
It's going now. It's
Yeah.
going.
Shake. Shake.
Whoa.
What's it all?
Oh, the bread smells quite nice actually.
Oh, excuse me. Oh no.
That's it. going, listen.
Okay, here we go.
Do you remember when, you know what it smells like? Oh no, you know what this smells like? Salt dough, when you want to make salt dough ornaments.
To make ornaments.
I think you need to shake it.
Dina, shake it for me.
He doesn't understand, does he? It's really
That's
weird.
going to burn. It's not moving in there.
Because it's stuck to the toffee.
It's stuck in stuff.
Oh, it stinks. It's burnt.
Well,
Oh! They're going, kind of.
very slow though.
Oh, cool. Let's have it a bit lower.
Oh
Oh,
dear.
Dina, mind your head.
There's hundreds of them in there. At the bottom. They're all swilling like frog spawn.
They'll suddenly go. Maybe turn it a bit down then.
There I have.
We have.
Yes, low,
It
low.
will go. Okay, so maybe just don't shake now.
My worry is that you take the lid off and it will fly out and burn you for life.
Molten lava.
Yeah, molten lava bullets.
Okay,
Jesus.
Dina,
You'll be
just,
fine.
Fucking draw! How do you cope, both of you?
I know.
We
This
don't.
is burning!
Right. Shall we
Fucking
try?
hell!
Shall we?
This isn't right. This is burning. I just think you need it off the heat.
Oh, really good.
Well, this pan needed a good old scrub anyway.
Oh god!
Oh my God, guys. Guess what?
Oh,
The bread is
got hit.
Is it? Did you have it with margarine or
Yeah.
butter?
Literally just got hit on
Did
the
you?
on the calf.
By what?
Rosie's scared.
Flying popcorn. Toffee popcorn.
And to tell you folks, it smells like black treacle.
We will never be able to use that pan again.
Alison Fisher says you're doing fine.
We can never take the lid off.
I don't think it's working.
Do you want to put your face in?
No, don't say such
No,
a
have a
horrible
look.
thing.
Oh!
Oh, look, I think it's working. Just stay with it.
I'm gonna just.
No.
Now, don't stir it. You never stir popcorn. You never stir popcorn. You'll be setting off the smoke alarm. Yeah, open the door.
It is open.
I've only ever known popcorn made where you pop it first, then add it to the syrup.
That's what I thought.
I don't do. I do it in my syrup.
I thought.
Oh, it's boiling syrup.
Hi from Japan.
Maybe
Hope
that's
you're all
why it
well.
destroys the pan.
So what we're making today, we're making food from my grandmother's, our grandmother's recipe book from the wartime. Okay. This is so stressful, Victoria. Yeah,
It's
I'm
like
sweating.
a bomb. I feel
Okay.
like this is a controlled
Okay,
explosion.
let's have a look.
It's
Let's
not
have
on.
a look.
It's not on the heat.
Okay, let's just stop now.
Hang on. Take cover.
What's in there?
It's all right. I think it's all right. It's strangely all right.
Yeah.
It's none of it
And
stuck.
that's how I do my popcorn usually.
None of it stuck to the bottom. You've still got some that haven't popped.
Just put
Loads
some
that
in.
haven't cooked. There's loads that haven't
Oh,
cooked.
Laura likes my bunting. Laura, this was all I could find. It's serviettes.
Oh, there's too many.
Quite impressed with myself.
Undone.
Let's get some out.
Oh gosh, don't eat it.
That pan's ruined.
It's not.
That's not.
Don't.
Asbestos.
Are you mad? You will really burn yourself. Don't touch it. Just go away.
Watch your teeth, says Edward.
Just go away.
Right.
Right, we're gonna call Mum. And
Ask her about what's said in that book.
yeah, we'll ask her about that. But also, I want to ask her about this bread. And I also want Mark to try it. And I want you to try it,
This
Dina.
is nice.
That's like napalm.
Yeah, it's really
It
tasty.
looks like napalm. It smells like napalm.
Mark, this is nice.
Is it? No.
Because I kind of like that burnt toffee taste. I like it.
Very caramelly.
Not very sweet, it's burnt.
It's nice. I like it.
It is burnt.
That's delicious.
Okay, Betty, we're calling you.
Oh god. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever tasted. It's like eating charred stuff.
Lovely.
Hello?
Hi, Betty. Have you been watching?
Yeah.
What did you think of the popcorn?
Rubbish.
Is it just like your mother used to make it?
Oh, God. No, I remember it being nice. You have to do it in 2 separate pans. You
That's
can't
not-
hope
Told
for it
ya.
to work like that.
That's not what the recipe said.
But it didn't say that, and I've always popped mine in my syrup.
I actually think it's really nice.
Syrup is hotter than
way,
oil.
because if you had the popcorn done and it wasn't burnt and then you roll it in the syrup, it would be nice. It's just now
Yeah,
burnt.
yeah, we will try it that way. So, Mum, we are just trying The baking powder bread. Do you remember having this as a kid?
No.
I thought we was going to have a nice trip down memory lane. But fair enough. Well, you won't believe it, Mum.
It's really
Yeah.
nice.
Is it? Or
It's
just a bit?
really nice.
Is that salty though?
All it was 8 ounces. Your mum's recipe. 8 ounces of flour.
Yeah.
Teaspoon and a half of baking powder and half a teaspoon of salt, and I've made these rolls and they're delicious.
Oh, isn't it?
They're great.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's really nice.
100%.
Okay.
I'll send them round to you.
That's the quickest bread ever. Fantastic.
It's insane. 15 minutes in a hot oven.
Tastes
Gosh,
weird,
I
doesn't
really
it?
want to try that.
No, it's the Marge.
Yeah, no.
So, Mum, we've got a little something in this book, and we don't know if you've ever seen this. It was Mark that noticed it. So, right at the back of the book, it's got your mum's housekeeping timetable. Like 9:15 till 10, stripping beds and putting things away. Did she ever do that?
I think so, yeah.
But right at the top, Monday, get rid of Mrs. S. 9:15 a.m. Who's that?
Mrs. Swindles.
Mrs. Swindles.
Who is she?
She was a neighbour.
Well, why did she have to
I
be?
don't think she was going to kill her.
No!
Why did
She obviously came in a bit too often for a cup of tea.
Yes.
But can you believe it, Mum? It's in her timetable.
Yeah.
Get rid of Mrs. S.
At
By
9:15.
She had to hope nothing ever happened to Mrs. S.
I know she could be done for it.
No.
The finger is pointed.
But Mum, it's sellotaped into the back of the book. This is part of her schedule every Monday, was to get rid of Mrs. S.
What
What did she do
Mrs.
the
S?
rest of the week?
Yeah.
Did she live on 58 or 56 or which number did she live at? Do you remember?
55, I think.
And what was she like, Mrs. Swindle?
Oh, she was a poor thing.
Oh. But in what way? Are we about to get cancelled? Yeah, go on, Mum. In what way?
She talked a lot.
And was it just rubbish?
Was she a widow?
Yeah.
Was there gossip?
No.
We'll have to get the true story of this
Poor
afterwards.
Mrs. S as Victoria Moore.
We'll have to get. I feel like Mum's holding back.
Yeah, she is.
Mum, are you holding back?
Her daughter might still be alive.
Oh.
Yeah.
Everyone's just poor.
She was a chatterbox. Okay, so then 9:15 stripping beds and putting things away. We love this. 10:15 till 12:30 washing, because everything had to be washed by hands, right?
Yes. Well, she had a big copper.
Pot. But
You know, it's like a big zinc, gigantic bucket
oh
that you
God.
lit the gas under.
Oh
And,
Mum.
and so the water got hot.
No
It
wonder.
was bad enough when we were kids and went there and she had that
Mangle.
twin and the mangle. I used to love putting all the stuff through the mangle.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, my
the
nan had
mangle
a
went
mangle,
on
it was
top of
amazing.
it.
Yeah. And we've got here blanket soap, 8 ounces of best soap flakes. But it wasn't so much the recipe for the blanket soap, it was the fact that you're washing the blankets.
What do you mean? You wouldn't wash a blanket?
By hand. By hand.
that's why people were fit then.
Yeah. People
That's
were
why it
fit.
took an hour and 20 to iron.
Yeah. So, Mum, I just want you to tell the people about your ice cream in the war.
Ice lollies.
Yeah.
Oh, they were. If I think about it now, they must have been revolting, but we absolutely loved them. They were like big ice cubes on a stick,
Yeah.
but they were grey. Tasted like dirty pennies.
Tastes like
Dirty
I love
pennies.
this story. And they tell, she goes, oh, we loved them. But it just goes to show you, make, do and mend, don't you? That's what you had. That was your treat, so you loved it.
Yeah, and it was a treat.
And what
It
was
was a penny.
it was a penny, and it tasted of pennies. How funny. And what was the worst war
Someone's
food?
saying, did they call them the hokey pokies?
Did they call them the... No, she went, no.
Yeah.
And what was your worst wartime food? What did you hate?
Fish pie, fish pie.
Oh. Why? What was it like?
Very, very smelly. The whole building reeked of it. Friday was just the worst day of the week.
And did you have to... Dina, come. Mum says
And
Friday was the worst day of the week. She had to eat a fish pie she hated.
And recently I've seen a recipe for Kalibiak, and I think that's what they were trying to do, but they didn't have the right ingredients, I don't think.
So kiwiback is the fish in the pastry, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
And
yeah.
did everyone have fish on Friday?
Oh yeah.
The whole street?
But you
Well,
like...
this was in school. No, this was in school. I don't know.
School fish
I
pie.
don't know what people did at home.
Oh, and
What was dripping with bread, someone's asked.
Oh, yeah, dripping with bread was her favourite thing.
Mum, dripping with bread.
What do you mean?
What is
Bread dripping. What was it? Somebody's asking. They never had it.
Oh, bread and dripping. Yeah, yes. Well, the dripping is what dripped out of the Sunday joint. When it was beef, we only kept the beef. It was delicious.
And it was cold, and they'd spread it on their bread and eat it, and that was a
I don't
treat.
know how we didn't die. There were no fridges.
Oh,
And so it used to be in a pudding basin, and so it was all the fatty bit was on the top, and all the juice from the meat would drip to the bottom. The jelly was in the bottom.
Oh.
It was lovely, but look, it was out all the time. Why didn't we die?
do you think the
Why
fat?
didn't we
Do you
die?
think the fat on top? Farida would know this. She's a scientist. Do you think the fat on top kept the jelly? Preserved the jelly, maybe.
Well, it might have preserved the jelly, but what about the fat? It was full of.
Oh, you
meat
ate the
juice.
fat as well, Dina. They used to keep the fat and the meat juice out all week.
Yes,
No, the
yes.
fat is the bit that you spread on your toast.
Yeah.
Oh, the fat was the good bit.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And she would still do that now. She would still do that now if she could.
The juice probably went into next week's gravy. I don't know.
Oh, God. So if I bought you beef dripping now and a piece of bread, would you eat it?
Probably.
Betty, you've no shame. Okay. Oh, well, thanks,
thanks
Mum.
for that.
What was your...
I saw you scraping round the chicken tin the other night where all the juice and fat was.
It was hot. And I was dipping bread in it. It hadn't been for a week in a basin with solid fat. No.
Well, I mean, in Germany and Austria, they have it a lot. When they bring you fresh bread, they bring you a little pot of dripping always
Oh,
on the
no.
side.
No. I bet there's loads of people here going, I love dripping. Are they? Yeah. All right, Mum, thanks ever so much. The bread rolls, honestly, they're funny.
Yeah,
they're so
really
nice.
good. And
Sausage.
thanks for clarifying what we should have done with the popcorn.
Yeah. And Mum, Dina tried to get Ganny's RAF jacket on, couldn't get it anywhere near her.
It's so small.
He was
I
tiny.
know, it's so small, isn't it?
Was it? Did it fit him?
Well, yes, it did. I mean, we used to see him in it. It wasn't a
He was
spare.
very short and very slim, so...
I mean,
I should
sure,
say
he was a
borderline
troll. I
thin.
mean,
He was thin.
he was thin. He was wasted. All right, Mum. Thanks.
Right.
See you soon.
Thanks,
Bye.
Betsy. Lots of love.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone says. Oh.
Oh, that was
Nina
lovely.
says in Germany we bring bread and salt to a housewarming.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
What
a
bread
nice-
salt made with bread?
Bread and salt.
This is really.
Because salt was is a good commodity, is a
Yeah.
great commodity,
Well,
isn't
the
it?
Romans used to trade in it.
Yeah.
Used to use it as
Like,
currency.
yeah.
I mean, the
It's like
city
gold.
of Salzburg is all made of
yes.
salt.
Are we going to see your pies?
Yeah, they're coming.
Let's go.
They're coming.
They're coming. Wine?
So wine next. And I've got to say goodbye to this pan.
No, just put some water in it now. No. We'll rest
And
it.
maybe you guys are right. I might make it again and put it on popcorn. I
Right,
think you guys
so-
must have been right.
Since we're celebrating all things English, I went for an English wine. That was very daring, I think. I love the labelling on this bottle, and every
There's got to
time
be a
it's
silver lining to Armageddon, hasn't it? We can grow our own wine.
Yeah.
Climate
Why
change
is it?
destroys everything.
Why is it very daring? I thought there was some really good English wines.
I know, but we've been led to believe they're not so great.
I would like a wine that tastes a little of pears because I love pears,
Okay.
and we
Well,
make great pears in England.
This, I always see this in Aldi, Bowler and Brolly. I think it's a fabulous name. I think fabulous font, labelling, everything. But this was $8.99 on offer from 10 something, so it better be good. God. Now you know me, I don't drink it chilled.
Stepping on my foot. Stepping on my foot.
So I can get, so it's an English Pinot Noir, crisp, refreshing rosé, created with some of the finest English grapes. On the nose are fresh strawberry aromas and subtle floral notes. The rich palate brings flavours and berries, grapefruit, mandarin. No, grapefruit means sour.
That's what I did. That I could smell the grapefruit. I don't like a grapefruity wine.
I hate grapefruit.
Oh, this is gonna be. Well, Nigel always goes. You always say you really like the wines, but let's go.
Too grapefruity for me.
Oh, hang on. John Wallace, my 86-year-old mum is watching and she's just remembered an old poem. On
Oh,
Monday we had bread and dripping. On Tuesday we had dripping and bread. On Wednesday and Thursday we had dripping and toast. Sure, that's only dripping and bread.
Oh, thank you, Mum. What's the
On
That's
Friday
brilliant.
we called in the landlord to ask for a change in our meals. So on Saturday, by way of a change, we had dripping without any bread.
Oh, I hope Mum's still watching. We'll play that too. Oh, thanks for that. That's lovely.
right.
Guess what?
Review on that. Yes,
I like it.
you like it.
I like it.
It's a very dry. It's
I don't
very
think it
dry. Well, it's a number one. It's got a number one
That
rating
would
on
be
it.
beautiful cold.
Yeah,
It's really
you
nice.
like it. We see we like opposite things, and normally you don't like sharp.
It's not sharp. It's tangy.
Yeah, it's tangy.
It's not sharp.
Actually, you do get the strawberry
It's
afterwards.
really smooth. I really like it because you get like a floral thing here.
John Wallace
And then
says his
it's-
mum is Mary Wallace. Thank you.
Oh,
Mary
Oh,
Wallace.
thank you, Mary
Mwah.
Wallace.
Thank you, Mary Wallace.
Oh.
That's going to make my mum smile. That well, hopefully. Very smiling today.
Actually, I might stuff a little strawberry in it. Might be interesting.
Oh.
British strawberry.
Oh.
So, if you're out to support some British wine, why not give it a try?
Yeah.
Give it a try.
Oh, Tina,
Right.
because
that didn't seem nice.
Brutal.
that,
horrible.
as English wines go, that is cheap. English wine is very
That is
expensive.
really, really nice.
Okay.
What's that going to do?
It's just
Just
a
gonna
way.
get
She
in
just
the
wants
way.
another bit.
It just gets in the way.
It just rounds it off. That
She
it
just
does.
wants another.
That's enough.
Get your
Put it on the
sausage
edge.
rolls out.
That's
No,
gorgeous.
you don't put it on the edge.
Put it on the
Get the
edge.
sausage rolls out. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Well, it's your sausage roll.
Where's the oven glove? None.
I don't know.
She's given up.
Yeah, she so has.
What do you mean?
Oh, they look nice.
I'll use your dress.
They look nice.
Oh, they smell lovely.
Oh,
Oh, yum, Mum. They're coming over to you. For those of you that are new, our mum and dad live next door. So that's very handy.
Whoa.
Wow.
They smell amazing. That's a whole meal, isn't it, with a salad?
Oh, I love a hot sausage roll with like a salad.
They do smell amazing. So you could make them smaller, little mouthful ones.
I think me and Mark will have these, and then you can make some smaller ones for your mum and dad.
Yes.
No, I think I'll leave it the other way around. The ones I left in the fridge, you can bake.
Well, isn't that just typical that whatever I said you can do the other way round? Anyway, thanks guys. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thank
Don't forget to
you.
hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And thank you for that lovely dripping poem. We
Yeah,
loved
big
it.
hug to Mary Wallace.
Big hug, Mary Wallace.